It's a repeat of the final in Wollongong this time last year. Rob Cross ran out a comfortable winner on that occasion, but the dream all started of being a professional dart player for Damon Heta by beating Rob Cross in Brisbane in 2019 in the final. From there, Damon Heta has come over to the UK, based himself in the UK, got himself a tour card up to world number 9, and is kind of the blueprint of what to follow from this area. The players from New Zealand and Australia be looking on thinking that's the dream, get their tour card and make the impact that Damon has. But he's got a tough opponent here. Rob Cross has come through a real scrap with Hopai Puha in the opening round for the second consecutive week. Came through 6-5 in Wollongong last week, and there we see confirmation on the graphic, 6-5 this week, but then failed at the quarterfinals. But Rob will not want to relinquish his title easily, and we'll be looking to book his spot in the semi-finals, where Peter Wright, with a great performance in beating Gedwin Price, awaits.
Yeah, and the question for me is, when is Damon Heta actually going to compete with the flames on his head when he walks out, Mark? What do you reckon?
I mean, that'll be a challenge in itself.
That won't be distracting for him, surely.
He's really embraced the walk-ons, Damon Heta. He's got the advantage of throwing first, and he gets us underway. Semi-final 1 will be Luke v Luke, Littler versus Humphreys, and as I just mentioned, it'll be Peter Wright against the winner of this one.
Well, Cross grounded out, didn't he? Against Puha. No breaks have thrown till the very last leg. And Puha just tightened up a little bit.
Yeah, heartbreaker for Hopai Puha. If he'd have won that game, he'd have been in the World Series of Darts finals. But Rob Cross will never go away. Hopai has learned that in consecutive weeks.
I reckon those defeats will stay with Hopai for a little while.
There's a real catalyst for Rob Cross coming here last year, going back-to-back, winning here against Nathan Astley. Trailed 5-2 in that final, a couple of breaks, but found a way to bounce back. I mentioned the Wollongong win, but then he went on to get the final of the Grand Slam and the semi-finals of the Worlds, and he's got himself inside the top 4 in the world now, and he rarely puts in bad performances. Rob Cross becomes super consistent over the past 18 months.
I would suggest Heta needs to be at his best here. It just feels like everything's moved up a gear or two here in New Zealand today from last night.
Yeah, been breathtaking the first 3 quarterfinals. 2 players, Dimitri Vandenberg and Michael Smith, had 10+ averages, but it wasn't enough.
Having to require 164.
He'd have fancied that. The lie was perfect for Damon.
94.
And the throw is under threat early here.
Sorry. What we require 92.
For an early breaker throw. Options here. The guide to the treble looks good. Yeah, and that's
16.
There's options to double-double on 18, treble 16, but it was the right decision, the execution wasn't there.
Oh, the execution spot on there.
Second leg up to throw first.
It's a pretty impressive finish.
It certainly was. The throw was under a little bit of threat there, and Damon, who I mentioned that winning 2019, that was their first meeting. He won their last meeting in the Masters earlier on in the year, but all in between that has gone the way of Rob Cross. So it's very limited success Damon has against Rob. Not the best to start the second leg from both players. Shake of the head now, but he can't believe he's got in. And another visit without a big treble.
Neither player hasn't got going just yet. Maybe now's the time for cross.
The perfect first down. He'll be disappointed with that return. Yes, it's a turn and he's found the treble, but the first treble right below the top wire, he'd have expected more. More like it from Heta. 12 darts in. Only just crossed the halfway mark in the leg, Damon Heta. Now, brilliant visit from Rob.
168.
6 sloppy darts in the middle of this leg, but he's teed it up pretty well, and we should be going level here.
58. Robbie required 32. Game shot, second leg. Run cross, the leg, Damon.
Well, a couple of 17 dart legs.
Game on.
A couple of holds of throw to start our final quarter-final.
I think Heta needed that. First of the match for him.
Yeah, been a bit flat up until then, hasn't it, from both players? Damon coming through comfortably in the final match of yesterday, well, last night. It is World Cup partner Simon Whitlock. He'll be eager to go one better than he did in Wollongong 12 months ago. And lift his second World Series title, Damon Heta.
57.
It's good to see him back in New Zealand, Heta. This is, what is it, visit number 5 for him down through the years.
81.
And you'd forgive him for kind of staying on a couple of weeks and going back over to Australia, but he's so focused. He's in the Players' Championships that are taking place in Milton Keynes on Wednesday and Thursday this week, and that's the dedication from Damon. That's why you can't help but tip your hat to him, relocating himself, him and his wife. He's living the dream on the darting circuit.
99.
He'll want to do better in the big stage events, but he's ticking along nicely.
$134. I mean, required 48.
Lead again.
Game
Good
shot,
last start.
third leg.
Better leg.
Fourth leg, and Rob to throw first.
Much needed double 10. Rob Cross is waiting on a 2-darter, so 3 holes to throw. Heta leads.
All set up by that 180 to start the leg. Heta would love another one here, especially against the throw.
Heta would love a breaker throw early in this quarter-final. Can grab one here. Just gives him a little bit of control. He's won the ball as well, so it effectively Rob Cross would require 2 breaks to turn it around. Damon would have watched on both the matches against Hopai Puhad over the last couple of weeks. You don't get rid of Rob Cross, you can be made to pay.
Heta's slowly getting his average up in the mid-80s now. Still room for improvement.
Yeah, it's a slow burner, Glenn, isn't it? It's ticking along okay. Both players will know they can play better and will need to play better.
$137.
Here it is, the break opportunity for Damon. We always talk about timing in this sport.
Damon requires 74.
This would put him halfway to the semis.
Exactly at the moment of the match here.
Game shown the full leg.
Again, a very neat and tidy leg. Back-to-back 15 darters and some breathing space for Damon Heta. 3 from 4 on the doubles.
Yeah, his finishing darts have been stellar so far, Damon Heta.
16.
Let's see what his front-running skills are like here. Pretty good last night against Simon Whitlock. Different opponent now, though.
Yeah, no disrespect to Simon, because the forms are different. Damon will be aware that Rob Cross, in the blink of an eye, can find back-to-back 12 dart legs and turn this tie around. He'll have felt a lot more comfortable being 3-1 up last night against Simon Whitlock than he does here. Yes, he'll be satisfied, but there's a bigger threat here this evening.
No, Rob Cross was made to work for his victory. It just feels like he hasn't quite hit his straps like he did in that first match against Fuha. Just can't quite get going at the moment.
16.
You have to be really patient in that opening round match against Hopite. Well documented, the one breaker throw came in the deciding leg. He's going to need 2 here, Rob, if he's going to turn us around.
74.
It's a decent visit from Rob.
Robbie require 153.
Tricky finish, but it doesn't need to go. Just about to say, you need to find one treble. Wow.
74.
Stay in the 20 segment and you're going single to double. You're disappointed with that last dart.
Exactly.
And that could prove costly. That last start from Rob, he should be looking at a 20 for tops combination here instead. Well, he kind of rescues it here. Needs the double 11. Ah, brilliant. Classy from Crossy.
6-leg Rob to throw first.
As he gets the break back.
That's just so typical of Rob Cross, isn't it, Mark? He just has an ability to put behind some adversity and strike back. That was a brilliant finish.
He's never beaten in a match until the final dart's been hit. You look at the match, the World Championship, 4-0 down against Chris Dobie in a race to 5. He turned that around. Keep chipping away, Rob. Said how quickly he can turn around. Damon Heta would never have taken anything for granted at 3-1 up.
Well, that's a 140, 140 and a 180 now for Rob Cross in a row off the brilliant finish in the last leg. Quality has lifted. Deserves to finish this in style.
11 dart leg incoming.
Oh.
Brilliant from Rob, no reaction. But he gets this match back on throw, and after a bit of a nervy start in the opening couple of legs, it's more like it from both players in legs 3 onwards.
Oh, Heta's got a lovely temperament. Interesting to see how he handles this, because Cross is on a tear at the moment. Oh, this is finely balanced.
Down in the corner there from Rob. For Damon.
Just needs one more break though, doesn't he? Heta having the darts.
Good finishing stats of both, particularly Damon throughout the tournament. Good switch. That's the dart. Oh, there he is, Ben Rob. Well, the 3 darts at double 8 did cost him yesterday, but good to see him in the crowd. Could have been all different. Could have led Gerwin Price. He could have been in the quarter-final lineup. Good to see him about and
having a laugh with himself, really, there.
Yeah.
Sense of humour's lovely.
He's a good friend of Damon Heta as well. What a finish with Damon Heta. After seeing the last two legs slip from his grasp and a bit of sportsmanship there. But 2 legs away, Damon, from completing our semi-final lineup.
What a way to stop Rob Cross's momentum too there, Mark. That was outstanding from Heta.
Damon Heta in there didn't play his best in the World Cup and was part of the Australian duo that eliminated by Italy in the second round, and he didn't have a great World match play either. Lost in the opening round to Ryan Searle. It was important that Damon came to these two events and put in some performances. Quarter-finalist last week, edging closer to the semis this week.
Those averages are increasing from both players. Nice tension to this match at the moment.
87.
Bit of shoulder in that last start, but it gets Rob down to a finish. He'll back himself to find a way if we go all the way. He's done it last week, he's done it last night.
99. Robbie require 100.
Don't mess with those guys. You're not going to win.
Won't be thrilled with that.
148.
Even if Damon doesn't get rid of the 148, if he brings this down nicely, the 80 could get awkward for Rob. A shake of the head. Damon's disappointed here. Needs a treble just to rescue this. Yeah, poor visit.
44. Rob, you require 80.
Four-piece. That was the shot he hit to win his game in Wollongong last week. Look at the finishing.
Brilliant, isn't it? Missing one each.
Not giving anything away at the back end of the legs, these two.
140.
Those stats are pretty much dead even all the way across the board too, Mark.
Not a great deal in it. Slightly higher average for Rob.
57.
Heta is the favourite, courtesy of having the darts.
57.
Only 10+ finish in the match came from Damon Heta, his third of the tournament.
27.
Rob Cross needs to find a break, and he's going to find it hard in this leg. And then Damon doing his best to let him back in the leg. There's some nerves on that stage.
It's nice and tense, isn't it? Game's on the edge of a credit card, Mark, isn't it? Which way is it going to fall? Hard to predict.
137.
That gets Rob right back in the leg.
The way Heta just took his time there.
Yeah, he's got to focus. He's so disappointed if he lets this leg slip from his grasp. Rob Cross wasn't out the 400s after 6 starts.
96.
He did that. And does leave a finish.
Damon require 167.
Two decent back-to-back visits has got Rob right back in this leg, and Damon's feeling it here.
57.
The visit without a big treble.
Rob, you require 146.
He's been brilliant on the treble 19s in this match.
Yeah, you're right, Glenn. That's a good. You'd be just because of the guide. So much room in the treble 19 bed.
There's my commentator's curse moment for the day.
You're right, though, he's been covering well. Heta's had a ton-plus finish already. And gets another one, and that was a leg that threatened to slip from his grasp. He was in control, and it looked like Cross was going to nick it, but another ton-plus finish to back up the 1-2-1, and Heta finds himself one leg away from the semis.
Well, that means Cross needs to do exactly what he did in round one here, with holding here and then breaking in the last, as he did against Puha.
Damon Heta has missed 3 darts at doubles in the tournament. 1 tonight and 2 last night against Whitlock. He's been clinical at the back end. Yeah, there's the confirmation. Not too shabby from Rob either. Hope in the crowd as well. He'll feel he could have been on that big stage. A couple of duels with Rob Cross over the last 2 weeks, but he'll go back to the UK. He's got a tour card, Hopai Puha. So he needs a strong end to the year, get himself in the World Championship and build from there.
Feels like he could go places.
The dedication's there, isn't it? It hasn't gone to plan on the tour. There's still plenty of events left to play. He's only 1 year into his 2-year tour card.
Superb set up there by Cross.
It's looking like more last leg drama involving Rob Cross.
Will be required 36.
I was going to say, he should be quite comfortable with that switch. He uses double 18 a lot, and he just allowed himself a little pause. But he gets the double 9. We go all the way again in a match featuring Rob Cross. He found the break in the decider last night, needs to do the same here.
Yeah, here we go.
What
a time to hit a 180 would be for Rob Cross. 77 it might have been.
I didn't like the lie. There seems to be a bit of room to the left there. Damon will like that lie. And what a time to find his second match. He's throwing for a place in the semi-finals. A bit of breathing space for Damon. Well, I said that. Rob finds another treble. May look at 25. Tries to force one through. He's set up on that when you're throwing for the match. 9 darts thrown on 1-2-1 remains. He's already hit that in the match. He's barely missed a double in the tournament, Damon Heta. 11 from 14. You'd back him to close this out from here.
58. Only to require 121.
He's got breathing space here too, Mark, hasn't he?
He's got... No. That's fine. I was just about to say, he doesn't want to get too clever with the set-up play, but he leaves a double, and he's barely been missing. Rob Cross has got to hope that he starts missing, but he's got to apply some pressure in the meantime. It's looking like Damon Heta is going to complete our semi-final lineup for a place in the last 4. The doubles have been unbelievable from Damon Heta, not just in this match,